What's up guys, today's video is on the top 3 best full-frame cameras in 2025. Through extensive research and testing, I've put together a list of options that'll meet the needs of different types of buyers, so whether it's price, performance or its particular use, we've got you covered. For more information on the products, I've included links in the description box down below which are updated for the best prices. Now let's get started. Number 3. Sony ZV-E1. The tiny Sony ZV-E1 is the most capable of vlogging camera available and is overkill for most content creators, but it will likely surface on more serious video productions too, thanks to its clean 4K video image quality in any light, plus superb in-body image stabilization and autofocus. It also offers a simple control layout and AI smarts that make life easy for modest crews and hint at how cameras are likely to evolve. Cameras designed for vlogging should be easy to carry and operate, and the ZV-E1 hits the mark. It's Sony's smallest and lightest full-frame camera with in-body image stabilization, with a similar form factor to the Sony A7C, which includes a decent grip and a plastic but durable body. There's also the dumbed-down button layout of other Sony ZV cameras, which includes a defocus button and photo or video S&Q mode switch. The Sony ZV-E1 is a video-centric full-frame camera that brings together multiple worlds, the simple handling of Sony's ZV range of cameras designed for vlogging and content creators, with a sprinkling of Sony Cine camera grunt and Sony's best quality consumer-level 4K video. As such, it's set to be the best vlogging camera around, even if it's a little overkill for most people. With a few additional AI tricks up its sleeve, too, the Sony ZV-E1 is further proof that AI is evolving how our cameras work. The integration of AI-powered features includes auto-framing, which crops into the full image and then intelligently tracks your subject as they move around within that full image area, giving the perception that the camera is human-operated. Super smart stuff. Auto-framing is such a neat trick that I can see modest crews using it to add value to productions, simplify the shooting setup and speed up workflow in post. Otherwise, the ZV-E1 only has a single SD card slot, which will put off serious filmmakers that demand the peace of mind that comes from simultaneously recording onto 2 cards. A supercharged dynamic image stabilization UPS the ante over Sony's active image stabilization. It crops more heavily into the image at around 2x, but provides some of the smoothest handheld footage I've seen outside of using a gimbal, provided you're shooting with a wide-angle lens. Again, a feature that makes life on set simpler, and marks the ZV-E1 as a supreme camera for creating handheld videos. Number 2. Canon EOS 90D. If you still prefer DSLRs to mirrorless cameras, there's a lot to like about the Canon EOS 90D. It's a feature-packed DSLR with a high-resolution sensor and speedy, smooth performance. Its deeper grip, another benefit over mirrorless rivals, makes it comfortable to use for long periods, while the impressive battery life is a boon too. For those who already have Canon glass or are unwilling to make the move to the mirrorless, this snapper is a formidable all-round option. When it comes to focus points, the new camera shares the ATDS 45-point cross-type AF system. However, a new 220,000 pixel RGB plus IR metering sensor adds face detection when using the camera's viewfinder, and can be called upon for both stills and video. Face Detect is available automatically when using the 90DS Intelligent Tracking and Recognition Autofocus feature. The EOS 90D is a fraction wider than the 80D, but is shorter and thinner. The new camera is also a tad lighter than its predecessor, weighing in at 701 g, with battery and SD card, compared to the 80D at 730 g. It's unlikely you'll feel much of a difference. The most impressive feature of the 90D is its new 216-zone metering system that gathers data from an RGB and infrared sensor that has a staggering 220,000 pixels. Each of the 216 sections is assessed for exposure, doing a great job of adjusting the brightness of the whole frame. The main difference between an entry-level camera and an enthusiast grade 1 is versatility. The latter let you shoot in a wider variety of conditions, with finer levels of control, without ever becoming too complex or expensive. Like its predecessor, the Canon EOS 90D again does a fantastic job of delivering on that score. Number 1. Nikon Z6 II. The Nikon Z6 II is a full-frame mirrorless camera from 2021 and succeeds the Nikon Z6. It offers some light upgrades over its predecessor, including the addition of a second memory card slot for SD cards and a second Expeed 6 processor for improved autofocus performance. Otherwise, like its predecessor, it's a versatile full-frame mirrorless camera with excellent ergonomics, in-body image stabilization, and quick burst shooting. Though its video specs aren't quite up to par with some of its peers, it's still a well-rounded option for photographers and hybrid shooters who are interested in Nikon's Z system. The Nikon Z6 II is good for travel photography if you don't mind a bulkier kit. It delivers excellent overall image quality, and it has a good autofocus system that does a great job of keeping moving objects in focus. It feels very well built and comfortable to use, and it's weather-sealed to withstand elements like rain. The Nikon Z6 II is excellent for landscape photography. Its image quality is amazing, with plenty of dynamic range to capture a wide array of detail in high-contrast landscape shots. The Nikon Z6 II isn't designed for vlogging, but it works fine for sit-down vlogs. It only has a tilting screen, so you can't use it to monitor yourself while recording. It's also quite heavy, making it harder to carry around for long periods. The Nikon Z6 II is good for studio video. Video quality is very good overall, especially in controlled lighting conditions. It supports 10-bit recording with N-Log with a compatible external recorder via HDMI, but unfortunately, it's limited to 8-bit internal recording, giving you less leeway to edit and color grade your footage. The Nikon Z6 II has excellent RAW photo performance. Its sensor has amazing dynamic range, so it captures a wide range of highlight and shadow detail. It also does a great job handling noise in low light. Finally, images look sharp and detailed thanks to its high-resolution sensor. Thanks for watching. Like the video and don't forget to subscribe.